Yo, peace family. King Tyrus here, Daily Truths. The word of the day today is force. Love that word, force. You know, definition for that word. Let's say we're gonna go with so strength or energy. Strength or energy as an attribute of physical action or movement. Also, coercion with the threat of violence. But yeah, force. Great word because when it comes to force, it's man, you got to use force in almost every aspect of life. Man, force is huge because, and I know I feel like I always say that about every word, but these are words that I feel are action words that represent things that we need to use in our daily life. And I feel force is important because, if you really want something, you gotta, in a sense, take it. Take it with force. You know what I mean? Like nothing's just gonna happen because you say you want it to happen. If you don't put that action behind it, if you don't put that force behind it, if you don't put your will behind it, if you don't, act like you want it, then you're not gonna get it. When it comes to us as Black people, we say that we want change, we want to be represented better in this country. It's not going to be given to us. That respect isn't going to be given to us. We got to take it. You know what I mean? And how do we take it? We take it by being independent. We take it by being self-sufficient. We take it by working with our own. You know what I mean? Like that's how we take. That's the force that we use when we take back our when we take back our independence. But at the same time, that word force is also big because you don't want to force anything. You know what I mean? You don't want to force something. And when I say force anything, I mean like relationships. You don't want to force your way upon somebody when it comes to, personal matters. Force can be, taken the wrong way in that aspect. When I say don't force anything, when in relationship wise, that has to flow naturally. If a person don't like you or if a person's not feeling you, then they're just not feeling you. Vice versa, like you got to let it go. So don't force it. But I said force is an important word in a lot of aspects of life. So make sure you use it accordingly. And you want to change in your life. You can't just sit back and watch it and think it's gonna happen. You got to take that change by force. You got to make it happen. And when I say make it happen, I mean you have to do the things, the necessary things in order for things to line up in your life for it to finally manifest. So like I said, the word of the day today is force. Use it accordingly. But when it comes to your life, if you want change, you got to take that change by force. So, love and light, family. Once you do it,